between you and you. Before we start, let's get you here. Not wherever your mind just was. Not in the thing you were doing 5 minutes ago. Here. If you can, close your eyes. If that doesn't feel comfortable, just soften your gaze and look at nothing in particular. Take one breath. Not a deep one, not a special one. Just a normal breath. But notice it this time. You don't have to be anywhere else. You don't have to respond to anyone. You don't have to perform. It's just you. This is a check-in. Not the kind where someone asks how you're doing and you say, fine. This is the kind where you actually answer. You don't need to do anything special right now. You don't need to sit a certain way or breathe a certain way or believe in anything. You just need to be willing to be honest with yourself. That's it. That's the only requirement. So let's start with the obvious question. How are you? Not the version you'd give a coworker, not the version you'd post online. The real one. Whatever came up just now, that's fine. You don't need to name it perfectly. You don't need to label it as anxiety or sadness or stress or anything with a clinical name. Just notice what's there. Is it heavy? Light? Somewhere in between? Is it something you've been carrying around for a while? Or is it more about today? And here's a question that might feel strange. Where in your body do you feel it? Not everyone feels emotions in their body, and that's okay. But a lot of people, when they actually stop and pay attention, will notice something. Maybe your shoulders have been up near your ears all day. Maybe your jaw is clenched right now, and you didn't even realize it. Maybe there's a weight in your chest, or a restlessness in your legs, or a tightness in your stomach. Just notice. You don't have to fix it. Now I want to ask you something slightly different. What's been taking up the most space in your mind lately? Not what you've been busiest with. That's different. I mean the thing your mind keeps going back to. The thing that's there when the room gets quiet. The thing you think about in the shower or right before sleep. Or in the 3 seconds after your alarm goes off before you reach for your phone. You don't have to solve it right now. I just want you to acknowledge that it's there. Because here's something most people don't realize. A huge amount of our stress isn't about the thing itself. It's about the energy we spend pretending we're not thinking about it. It's the gap between what we're actually feeling and what we're performing. When you stop performing, even just for a few minutes, even just with yourself, something loosens. Let's try something. Think about the last time someone asked you how you were and you gave an honest answer. Like genuinely honest. Not complaining, not venting, but actually telling someone the truth about where you were at. When was that? Was it recent? Was it a long time ago? If it's been a while, that's not a judgment. That's just useful information. It tells you something about how much of your inner world you've been carrying alone. And carrying things alone doesn't make you strong. It just makes you tired. Let's shift gears slightly. I want you to think about one thing, just one, that you've been putting off. Not a task, not something on your to-do list. I mean something emotional. A conversation you've been avoiding. A decision you keep pushing down the road. A feeling you haven't let yourself fully feel. What would happen if you stopped avoiding it? Not right now. You don't have to do anything about it right now. But just what would actually happen? Lay it forward for a moment. A lot of the time, the thing we're avoiding is less scary than the avoidance itself. The avoidance is a constant low-grade drain. The thing itself is usually a spike. Uncomfortable, maybe painful, but then it moves. It changes. It becomes something you've done instead of something you're dreading. Again, you don't have to act on this right now. Just let yourself see it clearly. Here's the last thing I want to do with you today. I want you to ask yourself a question, and I want you to answer it without thinking too hard. Don't curate your answer. Don't pick the right one. Just let whatever comes up, come up. The question is, what do you need right now that you're not giving yourself? Whatever that was, rest, permission, connection, honesty, forgiveness, a break, a boundary, a cry. Take it seriously, because you just told yourself the truth. And that's not a small thing. You spend most of your life answering other people's questions, solving other people's problems, meeting other people's expectations. This was where the only person who mattered was you. And you didn't need an app or a therapist or anyone's permission to do it. You just needed to be willing to sit with yourself. If something came up that felt heavy, something you want to explore more, that's what the rest of this channel is for. There are sessions here that go deeper. But there's no rush. You don't have to go deeper today. For now, just take one more breath. And when you're ready, come back to the room. Thanks for showing up for yourself.